Hello my dear future readers, my name is Valeriya Salt and I'm a multi-genre author from north of England. Today I would like to talk about my new release, which is coming out on 18th of April with Alien with the Press. It's a sci-fi thriller novella called Aurora Island. I already got my author copies. Look at this glowing, bright cover. I like it very much. Hope you like it too. And I would like to do a bit of reading from several chapters and then talk about inspiration behind my story. So chapter scene number 1. London, United Kingdom, 2016. I don't understand. Andrea shifted her gaze from the thick envelope to the low and bare. Her hands were shaking. How is it possible? My mother never told me about you. In fact, my mother hasn't said a word to me for as long as I remember her. You know her mental condition, Miss Eastman. I understand your shock and confusion. Mr. Abrams' pale eyes stared at her without a blink. It must be hard for you to know that your mother died without saying her last goodbye or seeing you, but let me assure you that Mrs. Eastman always tried to protect you and your interests. Protect? From what? What are you talking about? Andrea yelled. My mom spent over 30 years in a special care home. She never recognized me or anybody else. My grandmother brought me up alone. Now you are telling me that my mother talked to you but not to her family? Miss Eastman, I'm your mother's solicitor, not your doctor. The lawyer pursed his lips. I've invited you to my office following the last instruction of my deceased client. That's what I'm getting paid for. I have no intention to intervene in your family's relationship. Andrea covered her face with her hands, trying to hide her tears. I didn't visit mother very often at her care home. That's true. Perhaps I wasn't a good daughter, but why? Why did she never... Her last words drowned in sobs. Please drink some water. Mr. Abrams rose from his heavy wooden desk and went to the minibar. He poured the water from a jar and put it in front of Andrea. I do apologize for my harsh tone, but you need to understand that my job is to protect the interests of my client, not her family, friends, or any other entities. Andrea kept silent. The letter she received a couple of days ago from Mr. Abrams had taken her by surprise. At first she thought it must have been just a standard procedure of reading the will, but it turned out there was much more to it. Your mother had a solicitor? Did you know my father? She asked after a prolonged pause. Mr. Abrams signed and turned to the wide window, clearly avoiding Andrea's gaze. Only briefly. I met him once, a few weeks before his tragic death. And my grandmother, did she instruct you to keep silent about my mother? I had nothing to do with her or any other members of your family. Mr. Abrams turned away from the window and returned to his desk. Other members? I don't have any relatives left. Andrea frowned. Here is something else for you. He opened the top drawer and pulled out another, much smaller white envelope. Andrea opened it. A key in the code? A key for a deposit box, Mr. Abrams nodded. Something so important that my mother didn't trust even to her solicitor, Andrea smiled. But the man didn't react to her tone. Once again, I want to express my sincere condolences, Miss Eastman. He stretched his hand for a handshake, showing that her appointment was over. My colleagues and I are always happy to help you with any legal issues. Andrea scrambled to gather her belongings and after a call formal goodbye, left the solicitor's office. So as you can see, plot thickens, and Andrea tried to find out the truth about her father's death and about her family, but she can't do it on her own. So she teams up with a journalist, Leon Calais, who was writing a series of articles about her father, Dr. Owen, prominent scientist. So Andrea meets Leon Calais. Journalist's bright eyes, the color of ocean waves, stared at Andrea, challenging her decision. Listen, Miss Owen, I made it all the way from Plymouth to see you and listen to your story. Now, when we're so close to the answers we both desperately need, you're telling me you don't want to go to Iceland? Mr. Calais frowned. Please, don't waste my time. I'm dying for a cigarette. He shot a glance outside the hotel's lounge. Fifth for the last hour. Andreas nodded. I didn't expect such a turn. I hope you understand my hesitation. I hardly know you and... She shrugged. After all, I can't just drop everything and go somewhere God knows for how long with a stranger. Why should I trust you? I don't need your trust, Mr. Calais grinned and finished his coffee in one gulp. You just have no other option but to trust me if you want to know the truth about your family. You won't fish out anything from the solicitor even if he knows more than he tells you, although I doubt he does. Whoever emptied the deposit box meant serious business. She looked into his eyes, trying to find the real person behind the dazzling image. She expected him to be older, but he looked about her age. Was his dark, short, spiky hair dyed platinum blonde on the ends, with an extravagant watch, dressed in a leather jacket and jeans, Mr. Calais looked more like some scandalous TV show celebrity than a high-profile journalist. Do you think I'm in danger now? She squinted. He shrugged. I don't know. The only thing is clear. Somebody wants to prevent you from finding something your mother had been hiding her whole life. If my theory is correct. Your theory is full of controversies, and you know that. She shook her head. The only evidence that led you to Iceland is pictures of Studentenführer Otto von Koch, the authenticity of which has now been proven. What makes you think, apart from these photos, that we need to go there? As far as I remember, Iceland declared neutrality during the war, and to be neutral doesn't necessarily mean to be friendly to their allies, the journalist shrugged. Oh, do you understand that all you have as proof are just well-known war stories and a couple of photos of poor quality? The photo you claimed was taken on Icelandic Island, for example. You can't even confirm that the person in it is Otto von Koch. The man turned his back to the camera. How can you prove that this is the same as officer filmed in Berlin and then in Kristiansand? Andrea shook her head. I'm sure Northland is still there, as well as the colony called Aurora. You read my works. Even if Aurora exists, why does nobody know about it? In your articles, you're talking about some kind of strange cult that the colonists worship. Yes, but their religion is only a cover. What they really do there. He moved closer, lowering his voice. Weapon sales, bribes to authorities, money fraud, kidnapping, maybe forced labor, maybe even torture. The list is not long enough to describe what's going on in the colony. Aurora has so much power and influence because the Nazi gold can buy everybody in the government and help to hush up lots of things. Andrei didn't know what to say. Feeling her hesitation, he switched on his laptop and, without saying a word, showed her a scan of an old photo. Andrea gasped. Where did you get that? It was a picture of her father in a ski suit in the middle of an ice desert. She could swear the photo was taken at the same time as one she'd gotten. Even the landscape, the valley, and the bizarre-shaped lonely mountain looked similar. But this time, the mountain seemed much closer. This is from the declassified files, he explained. I compared to the photo and your mother's drawings you sent me. The analysis of both pictures confirmed that they were taken at the same time in the same place. This mountain, he pointed his long thin finger to the scan. It matches only one place in Europe, and it's not in the French Alps. He made a meaningful pause. In fact, it's not even a mountain. It's the peak of Margajokul volcano on Aurora Island. Your father and Otto von Koch had been there. Dr. O knew that the island was the best place for aurora watching and studying. He made a mistake, though, coming too close to the colony's secrets. Andrea nodded slowly. The drawings of the eagle make sense now. You contacted me. That makes me think that you are as interested in discovering the truth as I am. These people killed your father, intimidated your family, robbed you of vital evidence. You've got an opportunity to find out what happened to your father. Please help me. Please help yourself. His last words resonated in her heart. Maybe Mr. Calais is right? She shifted in her chair. What do you do for a living, by the way? He asked, breaking the awkward pause, leaning back in the hotel's white chair. Do you need to take leave from work or something? I don't work at the moment. I've been laid off. She waved her hand. He beamed. Makes our mission even easier. The tickets are on me, or what my employers. These greedy bastards expect a sensational story, so they need to pay. Wait, I'm not going anywhere. Andrea almost jumped from her chair. I thought you could shed some light on my father's death. I didn't know you were going to drag me to Iceland. I can't do it on my own, Mr. Calais shook his head. Besides, what are you going to do? Just sit here and wait when I bring you the truth on a plate? I'm not going to sit and wait. I'll contact the embassy to provide me with the information from the police archives. There should be something about my father and brother there. Andrea shrugged. Some reports of missing people or something. The information about your father's research is still classified, Mr. Calais smiled. Who would report your father's disappearance to the local police? Your mother? I doubt it. Two people can't just vanish, Mr. Calais sighed. Good luck with your inquiry then. He put his business card on the table and rose ready to leave. Give me a call if you manage to get something from the embassy. I doubt it though. The inspiration behind the story was my trip to Iceland in 2017, and also inspiration behind Aurora colony was a real historical event, a real colony based in Chile. It was called Colonia Dignidad, the colony of dignity. It was established by German immigrant Paul Schaffer, and it was operated for a few decades actually. So if you're interested in this, you can find information. It's all internet, lots of articles in newspapers, lots of information on Wikipedia and so on. And such colonies actually existed not only in Chile, they existed all over South America. After the war and early mid-50s, lots of German officers, high-ranking SS officers, Gestapo officers, their families, they ran from Germany to South America, not only to Chile, as I said, to Brazil, to Argentina, to Uruguay. So why it happened and why South African governments were quite welcoming these people, why didn't them send them back, didn't prosecute them? Well, it's another good topic to discuss in another video. But yeah, so there are lots of historical research went into this book. So if you like mystery, if you like sci-fi, if you like thrillers, and you like what you heard today, you're very welcome to purchase the book, to follow me on social media, on my Twitter, on Facebook. I have a Facebook page, it's called Valeriya Salt Writes. I also have a blog on WordPress, wordpress.saltandnovels.com, where I'm going to put some excerpts from novella, some giveaways maybe as well. So follow me on all social media and keep in touch. Thank you very much. Bye.